The 2023 NFL Draft is mercifully almost here, and the Vikings could and should be looking to add their quarterback of the future, whether they stick and pick a guy like Hendon Hooker at 23, or in the mid-rounds go for Stanford's Tanner McKee, or UCLA's Dorian Thompson-Robinson, or what if they move up? Like, do they move up into the teens or the top 10 for Kentucky's Will Levis? Do they move up to 3 for Anthony Richardson of Florida? Or do they maybe move up to 2? Can you take me higher? Ironic, because Creed is Kirk Cousins' favorite band. So, reportedly, the Houston Texans are open to listening to offers for the number 2 overall selection. Now, this may be because the betting markets are showing that it's pretty clear that it's going to be Bryce Young at 1. And Lance Zierlein, Houston Texans insider, tweeted out, not anymore. They're trying to get out of that pick number 2 overall. And Brett Coleman does great film work. Now that Young to Carolina is solidified, or as much as it can be solidified, Texans are trying to trade out number 2 overall per Lance. So maybe they're not sold on C.J. Stroud at 2 or Anthony Richardson. And maybe D'Amico Ryans wants defensive pieces. Maybe they're looking to trade down from 2 as well as get some draft capital and still get their guy in the top 10. It's a possibility, man. But yeah, with Bryce Young likely locked into Carolina, is it time? Is it time to move up for C.J. Stroud? And for me, C.J. Stroud is the safest of the big 4 quarterbacks because he's got size, he's got NFL arm, he's got NFL moxie, he's got everything, man. And yes, there are some concerns about when he gets pressured, but I think that he certainly can work out of that. And yes, he was surrounded by talent at the Ohio State University, but it's not like Bryce Young was thrown to nobody. That's all, man. But CJ, I mean, we didn't even do a video profile on CJ because he seems to be out of the realm of possibility, but could this happen? And there's been talk that maybe teams aren't as enamored with Richardson or Stroud as the perception is, but of course that could be BS during this time of year, so who really knows. But could the Vikings make a move up to 2 for CJ Stroud? It's a possibility. Or hell, if you're completely all in on Anthony Richardson, do you go up to 2 to go get him, just so you don't take that chance that someone is going to leapfrog you? Because yeah, there's some talk that, hey, maybe the Vikings go up to 3. But what if someone, say the Colts, or say the Raiders, or say the whoever are really in Anthony Richardson? Let's say they jump to 2, and then you're sort of SOL. Then you move up to 3 for Stroud. Who really knows? But it's really a game at this point. But how much would it cost? So 23 is a long way up to 2. So it's probably even going to take more than this. And I'm sure that there will be demand for the number 2 overall slot if it does become available, because this does seem like Bryce Young and CJ Stroud are here. Anthony Richardson is the huge lotto ticket. Will Levis is here. Everyone else is here. It does seem to be stratus for this quarterback class. But Vikings get number 2. Vikings give up 23, 87, 2024 first rounder, as well as Danielle Hunter, who, if you compare that to the Bradley Chubb trade, it would be roughly a first and a third, somewhere in there. So basically, you're getting a similar haul as the crooked Chicago Bears got, although you're not as high as 9, which the Panthers were. You're going back to 23, hence some of the extra nice. But that may get your foot in the door. That may be the starting spot. And I've said a ton. Do not trade Danielle Hunter unless you're using him to secure your quarterback of the future. And that's certainly what it could be. And also, if the Vikings do secure C.J. Stroud, I think that he is a guy that you would feel comfortable starting as a rookie. Anthony Richardson, maybe I would prefer to sit him a year and have him get NFL caliber coaching and then go from there. But Stroud would be that guy right away. And if you do make that deal up to 2 and you do take Stroud, maybe you get some more draft capital back from the Niners. Maybe you finally move him to San Francisco because San Francisco will only take on $10 million in cap hit, and it seems like Brock Purdy may not be ready for the 2023 season. Hell, here's what you do: trade Kirk for all the third-round picks and the future 4th, and Trey Lance, and then have him compete against C.J. Stroud. That's what you do, man. That's what you do. That's right. But your thoughts are thoughts. Should the Vikings trade up to the number 2 overall pick? It's kind of sexy. It's kind of sexy, man. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.